Hi everyone, this is Lori from happybirdsglitternest.blogspot.com, and I'm so glad to be back. I will begin posting Christmas videos on a weekly basis beginning Friday, September 22nd, all the way through Christmas week. So be sure to be watching for those videos. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, please hit the subscribe button right now so you'll be notified every time I put a video up. So with that said, I had one of my subscribers contact me, and she told me, she said, Lori, I love your craft projects. However, I cannot tolerate using regular glitter and glue. It drives me crazy. And so I decided that I was going to show some simple ideas on how you can add some sparkle and shine to your craft projects without necessarily having to use the glitter out of a shaker and glue. So I'll begin with this. Now, Hobby Lobby, twice every month, has their fabric on sale anywhere between 40% off to 50% off. And I like to go into their fabric section and purchase a quarter of a yard of fabric. I like to purchase quarter yards because it's just enough to play with, and I'm not, shelling out a lot of money. This right here, since it was on sale and I only asked for a quarter of a yard, I think it was something like $1.07 that I paid. And so I will probably be using this on one of my upcoming craft projects as well. So I got this in the blue, and I'm going to show you some silver that I purchased. And you can do a lot of things with this. You can cover the round bulbs with it, or you can take Fabri-Tac and glue it onto your ornament base. Last year I taught you how to make ornament bases out of cardstock and Fabri-Tac glue, so I thought this was pretty as well. And then I purchased some in this lovely pink. I think this would look great with your vintage ornaments. It's very pretty. It really does shine. And then I found this fabric, and I purchased a quarter yard of this and little sequins on it. And of course it's nice because, nothing comes off. You don't have any shedding to drive you crazy. And then I purchased this in the silver. They had all different colors. I didn't purchase every single color they had, but then I have some of this. I just look for the fabric that sparkles and shines. I don't know how often I'll be using the red. I tend to go more for the lighter colors when making ornaments, but I think this would look real pretty with traditional green and gold. Okay, and of course you can also use the sparkle ribbon, just like this. Just make sure it's a good quality ribbon. I purchased this 50% off at Hobby Lobby. They usually have their ribbons on sale a couple of times a month, 40% off or 50% off. And just make sure it's a good quality ribbon so the glitter doesn't come off. I wouldn't trust the ribbon from the Dollar Tree. I've bought several rolls of their glittered ribbon, and I just don't like the shedding on it. But you can fix that if you want to take the time to do it, and I'll show you how in just a moment. Okay. So I was at Hobby Lobby, and they had an entire aisle of Christmas picks, you know, to put in your wreaths and your floral arrangements. And for a big long pick, full of glitter, of course, it was like $2.99, something like that. And like I said, it was on sale. I think it was 40% off. So I saw these picks, and of course there was more than just two. I'm just showing you two of the silver and two of the gold. But they had, the picks were pretty long, and so I cut off a baggie full. Okay, so as you can tell, I cut the picks apart and I put them in baggies. But when I picked up these picks, oh my heavens, I had glitter all over me. And when I mean all over, I mean all over. I went through the checkout line and I was laughing because, I mean, it was on my arms, it was on my bags, everywhere. And I thought, these are beautiful, and I think they would look lovely in Christmas projects, and they're nice and flexible, which I also really like. So what am I going to do with all this glitter? Well, I bought this Mod Podge gloss. It's called Mod Podge Ultra, but it's a gloss. And it's a spray-on Mod Podge. And I bought this at Walmart for about $10. I didn't know if it was going to work. I don't like using the acrylic sealers. The spray is just so overpowering to me, and so even when the item is dried, I can still smell that acrylic sealer. So I decided to try the Mod Podge, and so it tells you to shake this for about 15 seconds, and I just sprayed some on a paper towel first, just in case. You always want to do that when you use this, in case it just kind of, you know, splotches. When you spray it, you want an even fine mist. And so I just sprayed these on the top, and I allowed them to dry, and I turned them over and sprayed some more. I had a paper towel underneath them so the excess would just soak up. And I didn't use a ton. I used like maybe 3 sprays on each one, and it really helped immensely. You know, it really did. And so the glitter is on there, and I don't think that it inhibited the shine in any way. So, of course, they do have matte, but I did buy the gloss. It's up here at the top. It says gloss. So that's an alternative too. Let's see. Okay, and of course, you can always add little, let me move these over. You can always add little embellishments, of course, that sparkle and shine to your projects, you know, without using glitter. You know, these are very pretty, and you can pick those up pretty cheap now. And of course, there's always rhinestones. These are from the Dollar Tree. Flatback rhinestones, whether they're adhesive or not. I have some here that little rhinestones that I picked up from Hobby Lobby when they were on sale. They come in the little packages. I think these were like 50% off when I bought them. So you can add that. Let's see. And of course, you know, rhinestone chains. You know, they make lovely little embellishments. And then we have some more. Paper Studio has beautiful adhesive rhinestones in all different sizes, and I didn't pay this price. I always wait till all the Paper Studio items are 40% off. And let's see what else. Oh, and you go into the wedding section, and they also have a lot of these little sparkly picks you can add to your projects. I didn't pay $2.99. They generally have the wedding section 40% off at least a couple of times a month. You just have to keep checking your ads. And, of course, we've got the metallic laces that you can use to add some sparkle. You can add foil, the metallic foil, to your projects. And I did this last year on a couple of ornaments I made. They have this in silver too. This was from Hobby Lobby, and it was in where all of the artist supplies were. And of course, I've seen this type of thing on Temu and other sites like that too. It's called metallic foil. So if you look up metallic foil, it should pop up. And some more little adhesive things. Washi tape, glittered washi tape. This is from Hobby Lobby. It wasn't much at all. I think it was $2.99. So if you get a good quality washi tape, it's not gonna come off the glitter. Okay? And it's beautiful. This is a nice thickness too. So, and you can also use various laces. I cut apart an old wedding dress that I picked up at a thrift store a couple of years back, and so you can add little things to add sparkle like that to your project. And of course stickers, that sparkle as well. These are holographic butterflies. And I picked that up on Temu. And then of course I used this last year. Walmart has this shed-free diamond print white glittered cardstock, and it's wonderful. It's a little over $6 for 10 sheets, and you can actually print on this if you want with your inkjet printer, but I chose it to use in a lot of my ornament projects when I was making bases for the Christmas ornaments. This is wonderful. It's completely shed-free, and I have seen similar to this on Amazon in other colors as well, such as gold and silver, but I really like this. I think the white just really brings out the background, and I'll be using this again this year for another project I have in mind. So, and then of course we have metallic cardstock, and this is really pretty. It has a beautiful shine, and of course I did not pay $6.99 for this. When I was at Hobby Lobby, I waited until all of their Paper Studio paper was on sale for 40% off, so I paid 40% off this price. And this is 65-pound cardstock. This is the silver foil and the gold foil, and these are just beautiful. And this is an example of what I cut out with my Cuttlebug in the gold, and it cuts beautifully. This paper does, and I really love it. I can't say enough about it. And there we go. And you can also use the fun foam sheets. Now, some fun foam sheets that I've purchased were terrible. Glitter all over the place. But these Silly Winks, they're called, from Hobby Lobby, they're 99 cents, and I cut these in half. They are double the size that I'm showing you. They are Very nice. I don't see glitter coming off these, and honestly, I love the thinness of it as well, because I can use some of my paper punches on this because it is so thin. And it says they're 1.5 millimeter thickness, but you get 12 by 18 inch sheets, and I just think they're just wonderful. So you can also use vinyl sheets. These vinyl sheets, I've used these before in my projects, and you can get these at Hobby Lobby. It's in where the fun foam is and the felt rectangles. But this is normally priced $2.49, and it is very nice. I've even purchased placemats that were at Hobby Lobby on sale after Christmas for like 60% off, and they worked just as well and were just as beautiful, and I got a huge placemat for 60% off, so I didn't pay that much at all. And this is just one color, of course, but they have it in gold and silver and pink and white. The white is really pretty. It looks very Christmassy. Background does. So those are some examples too, and of course there's a lot more, but those are just a few things that I thought of. Oh, and as far as this Mod Podge, I keep this nozzle clear every time I use this, and I'm done with it for the day. I just unscrew this and run hot water through this spray, the spray nozzle, and then I dry it off and put it back on, and so far, I mean, it's been working beautifully for me. You can see how much I've used already from the top. And once again, I did purchase this at Walmart, and it was about $10, so I'm not sure where else they carry this. This is the only place I've seen this spray at, so. Okay, so with that said, thank you so much for staying with me while I yammered on. And I will see you on Friday, September 22nd. So take care, and God bless each and every one of you. Bye-bye.